Hello, hello, hello. How are you all tonight? I hope you are doing good, eh? Okay, let me share this out, eh? Then I don't know what we're doing. Because well, the book, except for lettering, is done. Well, there's a couple minor things, other minor things. I can show you what they are. Okay, let's share on Facebook. We have a third, not a third day night stream, not a Thursday. Na 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 na. Is he tough? Listen, bud. He's got radioactive blood. Strings from a thread. Just look overhead. Here comes the Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size. Catches thieves just like flies. Watch out! Here comes the Spider-Man. I just got Spider-Man on my head. I've been listening to What If Spider-Man entered the Star Trek universe. It's interesting. Yes, it is. Da, 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 da. Hey, Metal. Oh, Metal. Friday night. No, not Friday night. Saturday night. Probably 10 or 11 ish. Do you think you might be available? Well, my time. I think you're an hour behind me. So that'd be like 10, 9 or 10 your time. Maybe you're 2 hours behind me. I forget. I know when you were in Texas, you were like only an hour behind, but now I think you're further west. Because the book is done. I've just got to write up Piper's Pulpit. I've got to do uh card. I got to letter it too, yeah, but I got to do the absorb card, which absorb card should be fairly easy. Um, just condensing his story into the little blurb. Piper's Pulpit. I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm actually gonna read. I think I gotta read the book just to know what I might want to say. And of course, you have no idea whether you're going to be available on Saturday night, which is like 2 nights from now. Because Saturday, after I'm gonna go to a Christian singles thing, and then from there, when I get home, probably around 10 or 11, somewhere in there, I think. I wouldn't mind getting together. Either that or Sunday night, I guess, after I'm done on Mike's. I don't know what to do tonight. I haven't had to do Canadian show in a couple months. Normally Thursdays have been the whatchamacallit. Silhouette came before that, but uh, because I would like to be able to take it down Monday, all the stuff, and say, "Here, print it, print it, print it, print it." That way, I can have it sometime, hopefully by Friday of next week. And if it's ready to go to the printer, I might send off digital copies to everybody that got it. Boom, 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 boom. But how are you tonight, Metal? Just trying to wait for people to get in here. You wanna share this out if you haven't already, and hit the like button. So we got our fan art page. Maybe I should go over here. There's the fan art page. And now I gotta find somebody, since I can't get a hold of John, I might leave him another message saying, "Hey, I'm done Canadian Shield. I'm wanting to get Snowdrift done." Because he hasn't even gotten back to me to say, "Oh, sorry, can't do it." Na 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 da 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 da. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? So early in the morning. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? So early in the morning. I'd like to get a couple more of these images in. Let's see what my number one or number two looks like was fan art page. How many did I have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11. Oh, and I had an image behind that too. I didn't realize that. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could make a couple of these smaller. Do, 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 do. I was wondering. Do, 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 do. Now let's do things. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. There we go. Trustee said, "Kick." Just sidekick. Helps when you spell things correctly, I guess, eh? Although. Do, 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 do. You know what? I might do for number 4, since I'll have a whole bunch more. I might do an extra little book showcasing all the fan art, making it bigger. All the fan art I can find of Canadian Shield from over the years. Ah, I was trying to have something on the right layer. Did it again. We're at 8. I didn't even create another letter. I just tried to do the background over the picture. Doesn't really work. Shabadoo. So we got the beginnings of the fan art page here. I'd like to put in a couple more. I might. Let's see. We want think I'm gonna put Trusty up here, right next to that one, and bring him down here. His guns might be better here. That's not Bruce, that's Mr. Motions. This might be better here. Move Bruce over a little, then we can move Mr. Motion over. We can hopefully fit one more in there. If we do it just right, we can create a little bit more space. One more picture in there. Turkey, Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's where probably everybody is today, Thanksgiving. How is your Thanksgiving, anyways? Ham? I didn't have either today. Remember, mine was over a month ago. And I believe we had turkey. Corn. So are you saying you've had turkey, ham, and corn for Thanksgiving? And yes, to all my American friends and viewers, happy Thanksgiving. Still cooking? Why would you still be cooking? It's like, are you an hour behind me or 2 hours? Or are you 3? It's 7:22 here. What time is it? Oh, there. No turkey. I hate it. Well, why'd you put the turkey up just to say Thanksgiving? $5:22. So you're 2 hours behind me. So I guess it's sort of reasonable that you're still cooking it. So are you there by yourself, or is Marsupio with you, or is Marsupio somewhere else due to the fact that, well, he has a girlfriend and for New Year. Ah, I was at work at that time. I was at work at 2. I was work at noon my time. Well, yeah, which would have been like 10 your time. I would have been 10:15 is when I leave for work from here usually. Both here. He is doing the bulk of the preparation. Oh, that's nice. Is his girlfriend over for it, or is it just you two? Do you have any other acquaintances or friends that I might know about or don't know about? I mean, just say you have a couple other friends over, but that I don't know or whatever. If you do, you don't have to tell me either. But I'm just trying to make some sort of conversation. You are on the TV, so he can hear you too. Hey, Marsupio, how are ya? Just us. It's been a while. The book, not that it matters for you, but Canadian Shield 3 is all done except for the lettering. Well, I got to get this fan art page straightened out. And I gotta get Piper's Pulp. I have no idea what I want to say for that. I'm gonna have to read the book just to know. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Da-dent, 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 da-dent. Dead, and dead, and dead, and dead, and dead, and Okay, I'm going crazy. I'll probably just do an hour tonight because of the American Thanksgiving, since I probably won't get many people here due to that. I have a friend that is down in Colorado. I'm not sure where in Colorado. I never asked her. For the American Thanksgiving. She has relatives there. We just watched the Charlie Brown. We just watched the Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving before this. Cool, cool, cool. I think I actually have that. Or do I have that? I don't. I don't know whether I have it. I've seen it many times, of course, or on TV. Dun, 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 dun. I went whitewater rafting in Colorado once. Ah, cool. I think I was through Colorado on my trip down there. Let's see. Let me check out Greyhound. They probably still got the same route, so. Greyhound. From now, Buffalo, New York to search. Okay, certainly did this. That last time I do something, it's saying something different. Syracuse. Pittsburgh Intermode. Columbus. St. Louis. Denver, Colorado. Denver Union Station. Bus concourse. So, yeah, I was probably in Denver. Uh, when I did my trip. And of course, that is where Colorado actually Inedo, up. Okay, I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Is that spelled right? That I actually whatever up. Oh, I think that was supposed to be upend it. Up. I ended up out of the raft and into the water because my buddy fell out, and his first instinct was to grab the back of my life vest. I opted into falling out instead of capsizing the raft. Oh, you're in the Discord. Give me a sec. Let's go. Need to grab me headphones wherever they are. Need my headphones now. Do, 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 do. Denver sucks. Good luck with that. Well, I was there. It's obviously something that was not. I'm pretty sure it was. Okay. Oh, you know what? This isn't. I'm gonna have to put this into ear to hear. Now for you guys to hear. There. Hey, Fitzgerald.
Hello, Rick. Just before coming on stream, I just opened up the Godot engine, only to discover there's no UI. I'm like, I'm confused.
Okay. What was that? I didn't quite catch that.
I just opened up the Godot engine for the first time, only to discover there's no UI. There's no user interface. I'm like,
Oh,
what? I'm good. What the hell?
what do you mean there's no user interface?
It's a game engine, video game engine. Trying to make games. But let's
Oh,
go. Let's open it up. There's no user interface.
ah, okay.
I'm like, I don't understand. Like, it's very, very weird. So I just got look up more about this.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've never tried to really play the games in here.
Nah, I play games trying to make a game prototype.
Okay. Can you do that in here? In, Discord?
No, it's a Godot engine.
Oh, Adult Engine.
Yeah, it's a video game engine.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, also we just saw apparently Flash Jits made a video series about people getting sucked into the Hoyoverse for some reason.
Oh,
Like somebody got sucked cartoon animation about somebody gets sucked into um uh Genshin Impact and then Star Rail. Well, it's kind of dumb.
uh,
About what anime does to your brain or whatever. It's kind of same kind of jokes we all heard before.
yeah, probably. I can believe that.
Yeah, still I gotta look up more about Godot Engine. I thought I was gonna be able to figure out something, but no, like this doesn't even have a UI for this. Like,
Uh,
confused the hell out of me. I think I either used the wrong one or something. I don't know. It's
yeah.
too
That's weird that it
uh
wouldn't have any sort of user interface if you're gonna do stuff with it.
yeah, so like yeah, but also yeah. Well, speaking of anime things, like I tried. It's kind of hard to get away from the stereotypical gooner stuff because again, it seems like anime is either it's either aimed at the same target audience like Captain Underpants, or it's basically a American Pie in a comic book format. That's how it seems half the time. I just don't like what.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not exact. That's not. I might sound like an exaggeration, but like, nah, no, not really. Like, like, I mean, they're supposed to. I mean, there's. I've been reading the revival of Frankenfran. Apparently, it just goes. But apparently it just goes in that the original run of Frankenfran felt tonally like it's a mix between um well, how I put this, a mix between a mix between Pet Shop of Horrors and Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. But
Okay.
this revival feels like it's somewhere in between EC horror comics and a Mark Millar comic,
Ah,
or like a Garth Ennis comic. It's
a Z.
like we have a chapter where the main joke, chapter of Frankenfran was the revival, where the main joke is that a guy, a high school guy, uh, keeps having sex with a pig, the actual sow.
That could make somebody sour.
Like, so yeah, so like it just feels like some kind of Garth Ennis thing, but I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. Well, you sound in a little bit better spirits than you have been when you've been on here before. Anything happening towards a job or anything else?
No,
Or
of course
just,
not. Of course not. It's been 3 years. It's not going to magically get any better. So unless I
uh,
can find get the money myself.
things will
I
get
can,
better.
I,
I know it doesn't seem like it. I've been there, many times. They do get better. It's just a long, hard road. Uh,
no,
so, what else is up? Or how?
not much. I've been working. I had metal record lines for that video game prototype I'm trying to build.
Okay, cool, cool.
Because I plan to build a prototype for a video game and then send it to Paradox Interactive. It's based on one of the IPs.
Well, that's
I'm trying.
good.
I got yeah. I'm trying to get at least some money because I'm trying to make a game based on Vampire the Masquerade stuff.
Uh, well, that's
I just
cool.
I would love to say enough to just work on for free. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a prototype to send it to them and I hope I at least get some monetary compensation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but I gotta learn how to go to the Godot engine even works because again, like opening it up, there's no user interface, and it's weird.
Okay. I've never even tried to use it, so I wouldn't know where to even
Uh, uh,
advise you.
I still hadn't read. I realized I still hadn't read Snowdrift.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
Well, it'll be coming probably pretty soon. Oh no,
oh,
you're not talking.
that's about the car.
Pardon?
I was talking about the comic itself. I was talking about the comic itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you talked about the trade call, which I still ain't, which and then I didn't get mailed yet. Still,
Yeah, it'll be probably coming in the next couple weeks. I'll be sending it off. I got to be sending everything off. So, hopefully next week my comic is going to the printer, and then the week after that, everything will be being mailed out. I'll be getting everything together on the weekend, and then Monday morning I'll be going. Or between probably Monday and Tuesday,
uh,
I'll probably be going and sending everything off.
I want to mention this. You know another major difference between arachnids and insects.
What?
Arachnids have blood, actually.
Ah,
In, insects evolved not to need any kind of blood whatsoever. So they don't have blood. Uh, Arachnids actually have blood, but it's blue.
uh, so they're blue blood.
They have copper.
They're blue
Yeah,
buds.
they're literally blue blood. Yes, literally blue bloods. We know if you actually cut an arachnid open, like a spider or a scorpion or anything. Yeah, it's
Uh,
copper-based blood.
I thought copper based blood would be green.
No, it's blue. Blue.
Okay. Well, technically, we have blue blood as well, but or at least that's what I remember hearing. It's just that when it comes into contact with the oxygen, it turns red.
No, we have iron-based blood. That's why it's red.
Yeah.
When iron comes in contact with oxygen, it turns to rust. And so
Yeah.
literally, we literally got rust blood.
We're a bit rusty.
Yeah. Who's this character you drawing?
He is one of the supporting staff for my Snowdrift character. Just I'm trying to figure out something to do. Figure whoever I'm going to be getting to do Snowdrift 2, I'm going to need them to need the turnarounds for that. So I figured, I'm here, I'm not doing much, you know, start on the turnarounds for those characters. So it's
I already see them as I got my the stream separately on my phone. I don't need that this up here.
yeah. Well, this is so there's if you this is in here, there's no delay. If it's on stream, there's a little bit of a delay for you. So I'm trying to get.
I'm gonna try. I've been trying to figure out ways to get out animations faster. I tried using recently I did a test to try and see if I could have the backgrounds animated separately from the characters on CGI. But the problem with that is that there's no shadows.
Uh, can't you put the shadows in afterwards, or
That's gonna be very very difficult.
I'm just asking because I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's keep my CGI. It's not 2D. It's not. They're not drawn. It's just 3D models being pop around.
Uh,
So I couldn't use it for like on the second episode of Rumble on Prim or nothing. Maybe I basically able to use that for like just a random skit video or whatever.
yeah. Do, 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 do. Trying to make this guy so he's not so top heavy. do, 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 do. But how was your Thanksgiving? Or did you do anything
I,
for Thanksgiving?
I don't even celebrate the holiday.
Oh, okay. Wasn't sure one way or another. So that would mean you did nothing. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just couldn't go anywhere because nothing's open, or very little. Convenience stores,
Just
maybe.
walk back. I had to step away from my computer for a bit. Wait, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Um. Okay, so we said we were saying.
Oh, I was just saying with you, well, not. I wasn't sure whether you did celebrate Thanksgiving. I thought most Americans would. Just
I mean, why would I celebrate Thanksgiving? My parents didn't. My ancestors didn't sell this land. My ancestors were slaves.
well, you may not settle the land, and maybe they were, but you're not now. So you know, there's lots to be thankful for that you live in a country that you are free to do what you can or want to, within the law, of course, or whatever. You know that.
I mean, I mean, I don't really celebrate uh, any kind of European or American holidays.
Ah, yeah. Well, Thanksgiving isn't European, but
Oh, it's not European. I say European or American.
yeah. Well, I was.
I don't celebrate either. So
So you don't do anything for Veterans Day, or not that there's much to do for Veterans Day or whatever.
I mean, my dad's technically a veteran. Well, I mean, he's in the Marine Corps, but he never. But the Vietnam ended before he got sent out. So
Uh, yeah. Well, my dad never went into war, but both my grandfathers were in the Second World War. But they're both gone now for like 20 years each, or more than 20 years. We have what we have on Veterans Day here is called Remembrance Day. So it's just remembering what the soldiers that paid the price, for our freedoms. That we seem to be throwing them all away lately. So, are there any holidays that you do celebrate?
like one Middle Eastern holiday, and that's it.
Uh, so not even any 4th of July one?
No,
Uh, hey, Flit, and hey, Mike, thanks for dropping by saying hi. Canada has freedoms. Yes, although lately, like I was saying, we hey, we don't seem to be imposing them or letting people celebrate them or whatever. I'm not sure how you want to word it.
Yeah, because I really, I really don't identify as an American. It's not part of my identity. I just born here.
Okay.
Like if by the end of
Uh,
2026 I don't have a job, I might just leave. I'm not sure.
Okay. It's up to you whether you want to answer, but where would you go if you could, or would do you think there's anywhere that you would be able to go easily?
Not exactly sure. I think about learning a new language, but I'm not. I gotta decide way the benefits.
Yeah, I get if for that. I think uh, Mike says, I think the word you are looking for, Rick, is upholding, as in upholding freedom. Yeah, I guess that would be, yeah, about it. We are not upholding their freedoms like we used to, the courts and all that, because, our although we don't have in our thing, doesn't say freedom of speech, but it says freedom of expression, which is another way I believe saying, freedom of speech, but stuff like that is not being upheld, as I said, like it should be. Or as Mike gave me the word that I meant was wanting to use. Uh, Rick, let's say, Rick, I made a modest proposal for Canada on Twitter the other day. You don't have to read it now, but as designated representative of Canada, I'm curious what you think of it. I think I read it. I forget. Let's see. See whether I can find it. I don't think I wanted to get into it. I was probably like, no, no, and no. Okay, this is the one I've been thinking about. I've been thinking if we absolutely must import people for construction jobs, we don't, but let's say we do. They should be Canadian. Yes, Canadian builders cut corners, but they even jury rigged. But even their jury rigged work is still high quality because Canadian builders take pride in the work. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure whether that's the one you're talking about, Flit, or another one. Oh no, this is probably the one. The Grant Asylum. Skywalker post. Yeah, this one. Hear me out. Grant asylum to all base Canadians. How do you determine a base Canadian? That might be subjective for some people. Canada collapses. Canada declared an existent. Canada declared an existential threat and lists base Canadians in uh, reconquer, reconquering, I guess, their homeland. Vengeful Canadians plus military might equals easy win. Canada becomes U.S. North. We don't want to be U.S. North. No real Canadian does, anyways, in my opinion.
I mean, most of Canada's uninhabited. Like how big the country is landmass wise.
Yeah, yeah. We could
I mean,
most.
I assume, I assume you gotta live in Vancouver or Toronto.
Well, I live in Hamilton, which is close to Toronto, but there is a lot more places that we live than Vancouver or Toronto. In fact, more people would live in Montreal than Vancouver.
Okay. Okay. Because I know most of Canada's like frozen over, something like that.
No, no, it's not frozen over most of
Um,
it.
I mean, part of it is in the North Pole, right?
Pardon?
Part of Canada is in the North Pole, right?
Well,
In the
yeah,
Arctic Circle.
yeah, well, yeah, but that's the very northern part of it. We own the North Pole. It's part of Canada's ma. It's part of Canada's landmass that we own as a country.
Hmm.
But yeah, let me bring up a map of Canada. Probably just use Google, but let me browser. Foot says that. You say that like we have a choice. Hey, try and invade us. I don't think it'll work out for you guys. Listen, I'm willing to make a carve out for the Quebecois and support Quebec's autonomy if they have my plan. Okay, so here is Canada. If you see where the gold star is, or the gold with the white star, that's about where I am. Yes, and most of Canada lives within 100 miles of the border, and there is a lot of people in that area where I am. But in Alberta, you see where Edmonton is there. People are living in there. That's a pretty big city. There's, but yeah, because it does get cold up in these more northern parts, yes, there's lots of roads going to these places. But, layers. I think there is, anyways. There's like some roads
Okay, there's a
going.
lot. Yeah, there's a lot more places there. Okay, a lot more cities built there. Um,
Cities,
I think,
towns. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know is the native population high in Canada, higher in Canada is in America? What?
Well, I don't know. Flint says, Rick, you have no weapons. Half your country is weak. No, we have old weapons. We know how to use them. You're upgrading each week, so you barely get used to them, and you're switching your weapons, Flint. So you're not quite sure how to use them. We know how to get every little ounce. We have war games with you guys all the times, and the Canadians win. And plus, you have to deal with our terrain, which is hard. Um, okay. I'm not sure what the percentage of native Indians, natives are.
Native Canadians,
Yeah,
Native
native.
Canadians.
Yeah, native Canadians are um, to the rest of the population. You guys probably would technically have more because of a bigger population. You know, but percentage ours might be more in the country. I think they're second or third for the people groups.
Yeah, 'cause I know nobody really wants the Eskimos land, so the white no nobody so the when the white folks can't even kill them. So,
Well, the Eskimos are way up here. There are no Eskimos probably below Northwest Territories area. That line there that you see there. This line here. There's probably, I would say, probably no Eskimos below that line. They're probably all way up here. Although you guys have some in Alaska there too, so like letting your kid win or if Canadians win, it's because we feel sorry for we feel sorry for you. Oh, yeah, that's what we let you think that you're winning, just that you're letting us win. But yeah, there are lots of small towns and all that, as you can see in here. Now, like I said, I'll admit, probably 80, or it's been said that 80% or 90% of the population lives within 100 miles or 100 kilometers of the border. So, you know, like Hamilton, where I live, is over 500,000. Toronto is like 5 million. There's like 200,000 in Burlington, about that in Oakville, Mississauga, I think is around 300,000 or 400,000 or more. Ottawa is over a million. Montreal is again like 3 or 4 million. Vancouver is about a million, I think, maybe two. And then Edmonton and Calgary are fairly big cities. Moose Jaw. Yeah, we have like lots of farmland here, as you may or may not be able to tell from
I can tell, I can see it.
this. Now, out west in these western provinces, they get more snow for a little bit longer, cold for a little bit longer. But where I am, it's just starting to get cold now. Well, I guess it's how you define cold, too, eh? Go Puerto Rico. I am a proud Canadian, Flit, just like you're a proud American, and that's all right. I like my healthcare system. I like I like e-transfer, something you guys don't have, which is makes transferring money to beat friends and all that way easy. Like
Mm.
I didn't realize you guys didn't have e-transfers there. Like if I want to transfer money to somebody in Canada, all I have to do I can do it through their bank account or phone number. My boss pays me through an e-transfer for my work. So answer me this. How would being at minimum a US territory be any worse than what you have? No e-transfers, no no health care, having to pay for our health care like you guys do. We have ACH, basically the same thing. What is ACH? I have no idea what that means. You have to go through a lot of third parties. I don't even have to go through a third party to send money to people for things.
Yeah, I keep seeing stuff. I keep seeing stuff from the whole Fiona and Cake thing, which I have no interest in watching. I mean, I didn't even like Adventure Time when I was a kid, so this whole adult and off thing, I have no interest in.
Yeah. Well, they're probably just trying to get you interested, so you just got to keep ignoring it. Automated.
Not them on Twitter, because of that, the thing, yeah, I just keep ignoring it. Yeah, yeah, like the thing about it's like I just don't care about this relationship drama show.
Yeah.
Here's my thought. Whatever Rebecca Sugar touches turns sour.
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm not sure if you're familiar who Rebecca Sugar is.
nope. Not at all.
Uh, she's a big time big. About 10 years ago, she was a big artist at Cartoon Network.
Oh, okay.
Uh, she created Steven Universe, and she also was the pretty much the lead writer on Adventure Time by a certain point. I
Okay.
think after season 2 or something. I'm not exactly sure. I know I was never a fan of Adventure Time.
Yeah. So is that Flit? Is that automated clearinghouse? Is that like a third party? Because we don't need a third party or second party, whatever. I'm not sure how you word it, but I can like just use my friend's email, and it'll send it right from my bank to their bank, from my bank account to their bank account. Don't have to fill out anything except like adding them as a contact on my uh, online banking, and then say, hey, send this money to them. No, it's bank to bank transfer. Oh, okay. Did you guys how long have you guys had that split? It completely bypasses the card network monopoly. You have not had it forever because it wouldn't have existed forever. Because America has not existed forever.
I know. America only existed for like 300 years or something.
I think it's over 400 at this point. Pretty much all the online bill pay is ACH. Okay, well, I guess you might have this version of e-transfer. But when I've suggested in the past to a couple people, I'm not sure whether you can do a Canadian bank to an American bank then. Read the Constitution and the Bible. ACH is in there. Well, I'd say they didn't have banks back in biblical time, but some places might have a form of a bank. I'm not sure. But I know there's other things that I like about Canada. I like being Canadian. Well, the other thing, if I go somewhere in the world and mention that I'm Canadian, I get treated real good. Usually. Or I've heard stories. I haven't been a lot of places.
Yeah, but one thing I forgot to mention thing was one thing about Rebecca Sugar is that she's one of those creators that because she's a lesbian, she's gay in real life. She has to constantly put the lesbian propaganda in like all of her cartoons for some reason.
Uh,
I'm not exaggerating when I say this because like literally like a whole bunch of gay female characters got to be part of the main cast.
I get that. Well, I get that. I believe that, or however you want to say it. Unfortunately, that's what a lot of the left does, and those people do. They put all that sort of stuff in instead of just letting be. Let kids don't need to necessarily know about that stuff. I know it's sort of real life, but let the parents deal with it how they want to deal with it.
Uh,
Uh,
to be fair, to be Adventure Time is kind of aimed at a slightly older children, like lighting like 10 on up. But at the
yeah,
same time, at the same time, she'll stop being about Finn and Jake and start being about Bubblegum, Marceline, me, and Gay or something. Like the main characters stop being the main characters.
Flitzes. You can still be Canadian in the same way as a Virginian is a Virginian and a Texan is a Texan, but you get the benefits of constitutional protection. We get the benefits of lot sometimes, anyways. Our Bill of Rights protections. It's unfortunately we have a lot of just like you guys there have left leaning judges, but unfortunately the left leaning judges do whatever the hell they want, and then nobody holds them accountable. They bring their politics in, and their, or maybe not their politics, or however you want to say it. How did it work out? Well, A, he ignored it, and then the courts ignored it. So, just like some of your courts have ignored the stuff and all that as well. Unfortunately, we have it a little worse because of more left leaning, right, or yeah, left leaning, more liberal type minded people in the things. But it'd be the same thing as if your judges, and some of them have, didn't care what they think, and then you didn't have the Supreme Court to go bring it to. Well, we have something like the Supreme Court, but unfortunately, I don't think it would be the armed part that's the problem. And not all of us are armed, but some of us are. Dale Burton's are. And there's more here armed than what most people know, I think. I'm not sure how
If you
to.
don't know, yeah, you don't know, I play a lot of factory puzzle games.
Ah, that's not. They're good. I've played those types of games.
Yeah. I mean, if you find me on Twitter, you know I'm now playing Opus Magnum. I've been playing
Okay, I
that for
think
quite a
I've
bit.
heard that.
I'm trying to make myself as smart as possible before my brain stops developing in like 2 years.
Netflix says we have Justice Clarence Thomas. I'm not even sure who he is. The name sounds vaguely familiar. If Canada was a territory, you could have Justice Clarence Thomas too. Think about it. I have no idea who he is. We have ones people that stand up, but unfortunately the judges are corrupt as far as I'm concerned. And when you have corrupt judges or corrupt, the system doesn't work like it should.
Hey, look up the second post on my Twitter account. Yeah, I believe you still follow me on Twitter, right?
Yeah, probably.
X, whatever the hell's calling it. Whatever the hell Musk is calling it now. Like X is such a dumb name. Like I can't you can't even tell what the hell you're talking about. It's just a letter.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure where are you? Just trying to find. I know I'm following you and you're following me. It's just sometimes finding each other. Because I typed in. Did I type it in right? It shows up. Okay. FIZZ, right?
Now the second post, I said I didn't even need all the ingredients.
Yeah. Well, I'm still trying to find your Twitter.
Chozo Fizz my handle.
Chozo Fizz. How's that?
My handle.
Okay. Yeah. Leave it to me. I can't spell with beats. Okay. CHOZ. Okay, there we go. And your second one down, you said? The Omnis
Yeah.
Magnum?
Yeah. That's what the game was called. So I said didn't even need all the ingredients.
Okay, is that a good
Let's
thing?
straight up on screen.
Yeah. We have corrupt state judges too, but we have justice clearance on the Supreme Court to slap them down to put
Uh,
them in their place. Yeah, well, the problem is we have something like the Supreme Court here too. Fit, not fit, flit. And but unfortunately, they're all liberal leaning and all that. So, or most of them are, unfortunately.
yeah, yeah. You see the kind of gameplay of games I'll be playing there.
Uh,
You arrange. They have play a bunch of tools and allow you to solve the problem however you want to. It's made.
yeah.
Opus Magnum is made by Zachtronics. That same guy who did Infinite Factory, which all factory games are basically derivatives of.
Is this on Steam? This
I
Opus?
guess you can find it on Steam. I use God.
Let's see whether I can find it on Steam.
But
Uh,
like but Opus Magnum, this is Opus Magnum is made by the same guy that did Infinite Factory. People say, is it like Factorio or Factorio is a copycat of Infinite Factory? So same as Factory. So
OPUS. Yeah, it's there. It's 20 some dollars. $26 Canadian. So, there we go. Yeah, and I knew you guys have corrupt judges. We both have. I think almost every system has corrupt judges, unfortunately. And unfortunately, they're not put in their place. We need somebody, I guess. We need our Canadian Trump, I guess is what I would say, but our Canadian people that are thing. Unfortunately, us Canadians are too dumb. We had our. He's not exactly like Trump, but Pierre Polyev. He's he would be way great to get in, but us Canadians are too stupid to vote him in. Yeah, I'm trying to help you out here, Rick. But if you're happy that Canada is going down the same road as the UK just because you're scared of the US, that's your business. But when Canada collapses, it will be declared as an existential threat due to its proximity to the US, and we will do something about it. Well, when that time's come, that's when I'll worry about it. I like, you know, I like I like Canada. I like my country the way it is. You guys, states are great as neighbors, but it's a great place to visit. It's just I wouldn't want to live there. This is why you need the U.S. to guide you. Our bacon cheeseburger will instill in your people the revolutionary spirit. Well, we already have bacon cheeseburgers. I even have bacon. Well, no, we don't. Do we have? Well, we do have bacon cheeseburgers, yes. But I was just thinking whether there's ones for that. We got bacon cheddar or nuccini. And I love our poutine. Although the funny thing is, we have a restaurant here that probably makes one of the best poutines that I've tasted um, on a regular basis called New York Fries. And surprisingly enough, it is a Canadian company. I don't think there's any New York fries in the States. Uh, Canadian bacon isn't real bacon. Here we go. Yes, well, the only people call Canadian bacon bacon is you Americans. Here, bacon is bacon and ham is ham. Cheeseburgers aren't real bacon.
I want to ask, how you feel about at the freaking Enhancement Hotel? I only watch. I don't like it. I think it's really bad. But then again, I've only seen like the original pilot, which is non-canon, and first episode of the actual Amazon show.
Which show is that?
Aspen Hotel.
I haven't watched that. I don't even know what it is.
Oh, the cartoon about the demons in hell. That will swear all the time. And the angels are the angels are evil, and they all and they kill sinners every year. Were permanently killed by destroying their souls.
I have not even heard of it. Fit
Yeah,
says
yeah, and then literally everyone swears all the time. Uh, uh and and yeah, literally swears all the time. The angels go to the first layer of hell to perma kill sinners and destroy their souls because hell is getting overpopulated apparently. Uh,
okay, that's just dumb idea. uh,
and the main character is the princess of hell trying to redeem sinners. Something is kind of dumb. Oh,
but Grant, yeah, it's cool to love you. Grant says it's cool to love your own country, but and hey, if you get a nasty spirit splinter, your healthcare system will opt for assisted suicide rather than bankrupt you. Yeah, they'll opt for it. Doesn't mean you have to take it. I've never been asked to, you know, commit suicide over whatever medical problems I've had. So I'll take that over not being bankrupt. They can ask me if I want to. Doesn't mean I have to do that course of action. I've always got my medical problems fixed. Flitz, what if we concede you keep your routine? I'm willing to concede that if necessary. But you must supply us with tidbits and a change. Made is optional. For now, I'm not even sure what made is. What's made? Flitz said Canadian bacon isn't real bacon. Ergo, Canadian bacon cheeseburgers aren't real bacon cheeseburgers. Only American bacon cheeseburgers are authentic. Well, see, Canadian bacon is regular. I think you call ham Canadian bacon. Here, bacon is bacon. I'd say I could go get you some, but I think not everywhere is closed, but it takes too much time right now. Maybe sometime I'll buy some bacon when I'm at the grocery store and say, "This is what we call bacon." Isn't made Canada's assisted sewer side sewer slide program? Yeah, I believe it is. I forgot what it was called. I don't pay attention. My dad used it recently. That's how like I said, he opted into the government assisted suicide with his cancer. So I didn't really like that. I could get it because, but he only used it, say, like he said, when I can't wipe my own butt, but, he was basically started shitting the bed at the end, and he didn't want to be a pain on anybody. And as he said, he would find a way to, if they didn't have that, he would have found a way to do it himself. But and yes, maid is optional
Uh,
for now. Hopefully forever. Hopefully we get rid of it eventually. But somehow I doubt that. And depending where you are in the country, it's harder to access than some places. Here in Ontario, it's easier to access than, say, out in Alberta. Somebody here? Besides, no, just me and Fitzjoseph.
what? I thought.
Oh, I thought
What?
I thought I heard somebody else's voice.
No, no, he hadn't. Just I was just yawning.
Ah, so I don't know what else to say. What else is there to say? Arguing about Canada. Aren't we great? Columbus, Ohio. Alabama. Oh, where is Colorado? Oh, there's Colorado. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to end it. I'm losing a lot of kilobytes or a lot of frames. I
I'm
lost.
probably I'm probably I was just about to go too.
Okay, well, anything you want to promote before you take off?
No,
Uh,
goodbye, Rick.
okay, we'll talk to you later, Fitzchozo. And I guess we'll see everybody else later. I will be back Saturday morning. What Californians have done to Colorado is brutally tragic. I believe you. Hey, so like I said, we'll see everybody hopefully Saturday morning, which I can. Well, I'm not sure what I can say. I can say. Oh, no problem, Grant. No problem. Hopefully, at that point, I'll have everything done in the comic except for um going editing it with metal, which will hopefully be done Saturday night or Sunday sometime. So it will be at the printers Monday morning. Didn't get to you quite as soon as I wanted, but within 2 weeks, I think that's I'm getting better and better at this and getting it to people. So, okay, so later. Bye for now. God bless. Have a great and wonderful day or night, whatever it might be.